slow.
You're out of jail now, and also tell him it's your birthday.
It's not my day.
Wait, tell him it's your birthday. I know you're just got out of jail.
Or something. I get my speed up. I'm just
battery.
My brain does not want to play.
Eat some mashed potatoes, and then tell him it's your birthday, so we can save a little money. That's what Ruth Chris is. You know, Ruth Chris is not. It's not something you don't really feel special being in a Ruth Chris. You're like, What is the story of Ruth Chris? Like, how did it start? Is Ruth Chris an actual person? I don't know anything about it other than the fact that it's like incredibly not that impressive. It was founded in 1927 by New Orleans entrepreneur Chris Beluch. So it started in New Orleans. Ruth Fertel was a divorced single mother who needed money to send her teenage sons to college. Of course, that's who's still eating there. Divorced single mothers. But that's what it means, right? Ignoring the advice of her banker, lawyer, and friends, Ruth purchased a restaurant in 1965 and then, blah, 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 became really successful. But, when I just read that it was started by a divorced single mother, it all makes sense to me because it very much is a divorced single mother restaurant. People with like martinis at the bar that are like blue. The martini's the color of like the thing they put combs in the barber shop. Yeah, the barber side. And they're drinking those and they're like, ugh. And they're just waiting for some man to come in there with deep pockets. But the only people who are eating in that restaurant are con artists who are trying to take you for your money. Because they're at fucking Ruth Chris. They're going to steal your credit card. Ruth Chris is repulsive. But I do wish... And Darden, what does Darden own? Darden owns a bunch of restaurants that are also repulsive.
It's like almost all.
They're all bad. It's Olive Garden. Olive Garden's rough. Longhorn Steakhouse. Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen. Yard House. I do like Yard House. Capitol Grill I like a lot. Seasons 52. No. Bahama Breeze. No. Eddie V's Prime Seafood. Not really. I do like Capitol Grill. So Darden does have some brands that are okay. Yard House is decent. Yard House is like in a big California mall. It's like a massive place where people can go get like beers. You can get like an onion ring tower, and you can get like tuna tartare wontons or something. It's like that type of restaurant. You get like tuna tartare nachos.
I haven't played in a while, so I guess that's part of
like yeah, there it is. Pull that up. Make that big. Right there. Make that big. That's what Yard House is. Make it big. Make it bigger. I want to see it big. This is Yard House. What is this? I don't want the video. I just want to see. See, that's what Yard House is. There's a woman there. She's got a massive beer. She's got some type of dip in front of her. And she's got, I guess make it smaller so we can see the onion rings. She's got a tower of onion rings. Because that's what Yard House is for, people that when you put onion rings in tower, they go, oh yeah. That's what Yard House is for. It's for when the onion rings hit the table and they're in a tower. It makes someone's day. It makes someone's day. And then they just have things on the menu for no reason. They'll have like shiitake garlic noodles. Look at you, fancy pants. You're having shiitake garlic noodles. It's 111 degrees out. You're in Palm Desert, California. You're in the Yard House and you're eating shiitake garlic noodles. And thinking about how much money it's going to cost for your divorce. How cool is that? Yard House is for people who've just been denied a loan. That's where you go after you've just been denied a loan. And you're like, well, I can still eat good here. It's when your bank calls you and goes, there's nothing really we can do at this point. Taking into account, like, you can hear the bank saying it as they wait on the line. Like you can hear like the bank being like, taking into account the income and the credit. They're like, two, please. Yeah, what? So taking into account the income and the credit, we're not able to proceed with the car loan of $6,000. They go, all right, I understand. Fuck. All right, well, I'm gonna have to onion ring tower and the tuna tartare, the tuna spicy tuna, whatever you put that on. When you put it on a pizza, just bring it to the table. Give me a big cold beer and a fat Hispanic woman. If you can, just bring out a fat Hispanic woman with 2 children, a cold beer, and then a tower of onion rings if you can, because... But I like Yard House because it knows what it is. There's certain restaurants that know what they are. They're like, let's make the food into gimmicks because the people that eat here don't have much. And they're not, here's the other thing, Yard House. The people that eat in Yard House are not broke.